All right, we are live. Welcome back. Hopefully you had a great weekend. I'm going to give it a few seconds until everybody come into the room and we can chat about it. Welcome to Soap Corner Talk, you guys. And we got a little bit to talk about today. I wouldn't say too much was a filler episode, but I will say I actually liked Y&R over Bold. Hey, Keita. Hey, Grace. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Happy Monday, Cheryl, Aisha, Angela. Yes, hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hold on. I enjoyed Young and the Restless over Bold and the Beautiful today, in my opinion. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Angela. Myra. Hey. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. Let me see who came in here. What we got. Okay, we have 18 people so far. Hey, Medora. Hey, yeah, Aisha. Too short. Same here. Honestly, I enjoyed Young and the Restless today. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Hey, all right. We got, let me see. Oh, Monique says she just came back from Four Winds Casino and won $300 and gave it back. Girl, yeah, you got to learn when to quit when you ahead. Yes, Y&R was better. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We had a lot going on The Young and the Restless. Billy obviously did not have to, he didn't have to go over there and say anything to Adam. It was none of his business. And as far as you and Chelsea are concerned, you said that the two of you are done and there was no going back. Yet, you still putting your cape on and going over there and trying to start stuff with Adam. Adam tried to walk away. Billy grabbed him and Adam swung back and punched him in the face. Knocked him clear across the room. And if you saw my spoilers video, there's a picture of that in that spoilers video where he had went all the way across the room. I was like, oh my goodness. Billy, I know you're not going to do that again. Let him go figure that out. Y'all just got over a whole cheating scandal. And Billy is going to run over there. Now, I got to give kudos to Phyllis for stopping him because he's about to ruin his career. Could you imagine if they had a whole dragged out fight in society? And it would have got wind of the news of it all. Now, of course, Victor could cover up for Adam. But Billy is the new CEO of Abbott Chancellor. He don't need that. Plus, he's trying to close deals and stuff like that. So I think she did a great job as being being COO to come in and say, look, nah, he ain't worth it. Just leave him alone. You got a lot more to lose right now. I think you need to chill out. So I know, but that was a good punch from Adam. Adam knocked him clear across the room. Yeah, Belinda said Billy Boy got exactly what he deserved selling wolf tickets at Adam. That's a funny one, Belinda. I'm like, Billy, you had no reason to come over there. You knew he wasn't doing nothing bad to her. Only thing that he said was that he thought about the two of them being back together. She was the one that overreacted. All she had to say was, you know what? I'm flattered. But after everything that just happened, I don't think this is a good time to be talking about any of this. And got up and walked out. But she got up and started acting crazy like somebody was doing something to her. And of course, Billy put his cape on. He's trying to go over there and save the day. Looking like a whole fool. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, you guys. Yeah, Y&R was good today. I gotta say it. Yes, it was a good episode. So we also had, let's just stick with Billy. So they get to the office, and Phyllis, is trying to calm him down. They talking about this deal, everything that's going on. Billy is just not having a good day at all. However, Phyllis is there to pick up the pieces. Well, guess who shows up? Victoria. Now, after getting the seal of approval from Cole, which is that picture on the bottom row there, of trying to go help Billy, which to me, that scene, I'm like, okay, you were going to do what you were going to do anyway. I don't know why she had to talk to Cole. I guess they're in a relationship now. That's her boyfriend now. Okay. But I'm like, he's like, yeah, I got you. I'll support you, whatever you want to do. If you want to go and warn Billy, go right ahead. I got your back. And I'm like, okay, Cole, whatever. You just happy you have a girlfriend now, and it happened to be with one of your long lost loves. So, whatever. Anyway, she goes over there to try to sell him on the deal that Victor told her not to, which is to offer him a buyout. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to chew this gum. I just put a fresh piece in. But, she's trying to sell him on this buyout that Victor specifically told her not to do. And what did she do? She went over there anyway. And what did Billy do? Turn her down flat, because he wants to come out by saying, oh no, you just don't automatically think I'm going to beat your father? And Victoria is probably like, look, realistically, who has ever been able to beat my dad? And you're not going to be that dude, not even this time. You're not going to win this, Billy. So take your money. I'm handing you a wad of cash. Walk away with dignity. He said no. He says, I'm not doing it. Forget about it. Point blank, period. And I'm offended. And she kept saying, but I'm trying to do this for the kids. I'm trying to do this for the kids. I'm like, I don't know. They might already know who Victor Newman is and what he does. Her trying to play nice with Billy, I don't think that's going to work with the kids. Kids going to think what they want to. And my thing is, let Billy fall on his own. If he's going to do something stupid, let him do it on his own. Don't come in there. Everybody's coming at him. Lily, Victoria, Victor. It's like, you know what? If Billy's going to screw up, Billy's going to screw up. So if I was the rest of them, leave him alone. But obviously we need it for soap opera drama. Hey, Kit Kat. Hey, Jacqueline. But Victoria left, and Phyllis was like, well, do you want to take the money and leave? And so I think she really didn't. She was really trying to poke the bear with Billy to see if he was going to be flaky about all of this, or whether he was going to be hardcore about his conviction on running this business. And when she poked and poked and poked and poked, Billy showed that his fire is in his belly to say, oh no, I want this. And she said, that's the exact Billy that I want to see. And she said, and that's, since you're the Billy that I want to see, I am all in. Let me see how many likes I got. 24. Okay, you guys are doing good. I know it's Monday. People usually come in here when I say bold and the beautiful. But that's okay. And who knows, after today's episode, maybe we won't get a lot. But anyway, Phyllis wanted to see if he actually truly had the fire and desire necessary to be that dude to go hard in the paint for Abbott Chancellor. And I guess with his conviction, he proved to her, and Phyllis is like, okay, That's the Billy I want to see, and I'm all in. So she likes that version of Billy. And actually, I'm loving the two of them working together. I just don't want them to be romantically involved. But I like the fact that the two of them are working together. Cole is at war with Victor. Cole is... Yeah, I know. I know. Ain't that crazy? I hope, well, I mean, he has her back. Janine, you are absolutely right. But yeah, Cole is also at odds with Victor too. Hey, Dewan. So yeah, I'm liking this whole storyline with Billy and Phyllis. I hope it goes the distance for a while, and I hope they even get to run this company together for a while. Jill is supposed to be coming back, so it would be nice to even see Jill on board with this as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right. We did have a conversation after Chelsea left society. She went and had a sit down with Summer. And Summer is like, "What's wrong with you? You come over here, you looking kind of crusty and mad, and something happened. What's going on?" And so she really didn't go into a whole lot of details because Adam walked in. Adam came back, Summer left, and so Adam was like, "Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put you in that position. I didn't know how you were going to react." And honestly, I think Adam stuck his toe in the water. He wanted to see how Chelsea was going to react because of what happened. Now, the crazy thing about all of this is that Billy still likes Chelsea. Otherwise, he wouldn't have did what he did. There's also a conversation that we have to talk about between Audra and Sally. Audra and Sally had a conversation, and of course, Audra is all about getting some revenge cheating in. Since you playing nice with Billy, that would be the ultimate clapback to Adam, is to go and sleep with Billy. Yeah, I don't know, because the problem with that is now look like Adam has a divided heart. So part of him still loves Sally, but now he also claiming that he still got feelings for Chelsea. So I don't know if that will actually work, except for the fact that Billy and Sally might enjoy each other's company, But outside of that, I don't think that's a good idea. And Sally is like, "Yeah, I'm not on that type of time." Now, when she was on The Bold and the Beautiful, she was on that type of time. I mean, if you guys remember, she was under that rubble with Liam, and Liam was in a whole relationship with Steffy. Had no problem with that. And then when Wyatt got involved with Felon Flo, she kidnapped Flo in order to lock her up to a radiator so that Wyatt could feel sorry for her and get back with her. So I guess we'll see. She said that she's not on that type of time right now, but yeah, I don't know. And if she does decide to sleep with Billy, which for some reason I have a feeling that the writers are going to try to put them two together, or at least sleep together one time, is that going to be revenge on Adam? I mean, because I think Adam might be a little pissed about that, but at the same time, he got his toe stuck in the water over there with Chelsea too. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Monique said, if I was Billy, I would still have reservations about Phyllis, because with her, she always have an agenda. Well, I mean, it making for good content right now, Monique, but I can understand where you're coming from. Dewan said Billy and Phyllis are both no good. Yeah, they can be some sneaky ones. Keita said, I read while Billy and Victoria are going after each other, Lily is going to take a sneak attack with Tucker. Oh, that would be good. Where did you read that at, Keita? I don't like, I like to get verified spoilers and things like that, but, if that's just a speculation, that would be interesting content. Yeah, Billy and Phyllis deserve each other. Let's see. Yeah, Jacqueline. Hey, LaShanta. I like the Phyllis and Billy vibe too. Hey, Sandra. Audra need to mind her own business. Yeah, Audra got her own set of problems. And also in the same conversation, she said that she was going to get revenge on Kyle. Now, here's my problem with that. And this popped in my head when I watched this episode. She's upset about the fact that Kyle told Victor about how she leaked that information to Nate. Victor specifically gave both of them instructions not to tell anybody. She told. Kyle found out. He told. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot and Audra found out that Kyle told somebody, I guarantee you she will go and tell Victor, you know what, Victor? Kyle told somebody about our business arrangement. Oh, okay, Aisha. I'm going to have to check that out. You know what I'm saying? So I think she's mad because, she got caught up. But honestly, it's like, really, Audra, you would have did the exact same thing. So stop it. Sandra said, I don't buy the Adam lingering Chelsea con feelings. Really? What do you think it is, Sandra? You think he got an agenda or something? Yeah, the Juan flow wasn't good either. Belinda and LaShanta, they think that Chelsea still have feelings for Adam. I agree, because why would you need to act like you did? Run out every time and get all excited and mad. So why would you need to do all that? That makes no sense to me. But, hey, makes for good TV. But, yeah, that whole thing with Audra needs to go take several seats. Because if you found out Kyle told somebody, you would be all over it, trying to get him out. So now she want to get revenge on him. And I'm like, girl, why don't you just lick your wounds and realize that you just got one up on. You shouldn't have told Nate. You had no business telling Nate. And you had no business having that conversation with Nate in front of Kyle. You the one that's stupid in that situation. And if you were going to tell Nate, y'all should have had that conversation behind closed doors and not even hint to Kyle what was going on or what Nate knew. Sandra said, T, I don't buy it because of love for Sally. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I really don't want an Adam or Chelsea reunion either. I mean, it seemed like that's where they're going. And especially with Connor asking to, for his parents to get back together. So for some reason, they're trying to hint and play around and re-Kim test this whole coupling. And I don't think anybody wants this. Let me know in the chat. Give me a 1 if you would like to see Chelsea and Adam. Or 2 if you want Adam back with Sally. So a 1 for Chatham. Or a 2 for Adam and Sally. I know the one. I want that too. But in this example, which ones do you guys want? I would say neither, in my opinion, but... Okay, so Myra says 2. Sandra, you got an exclamation point. Oh, okay, so we got a lot of y'all that still want Sally and Adam back together. It's a mixed bag. You got like 3 or 4 people who want Chatham. Yeah, sure, I want Adam with Audra. I'm hoping we eventually get that. Because if Sally ends up with Billy and Chelsea decides not to get back with Adam, Adam is single. And I don't know how long this Nate thing can last with Audra. Nah, I don't know about Adam and Lily. Darby. Crystal said neither. I agree. I agree with you, Crystal. I don't want neither one of them to get back together. Give me Audra and Adam. I've been looking forward to that for 2 years now. Let's put that together. They would make a hot couple. That's only if they give us some romance. So, but yeah, it was a pretty good episode today. I enjoy Weinar. I enjoyed the conversation, especially the Sally Billy. I mean, the Phyllis Billy connection in business. I'm really liking that. Really, and that fight at society. I'm telling you, Adam knocked that man clear across that room. I was like, well, Billy, you shouldn't have went over there. Leave him alone. He was minding his business, and Chelsea is acting that way because she feel some kind of way. So she needs to just chill out. But that's what he get. All right, moving on. How many likes we got? 33 likes, 68 people watching, 69. Let's get the numbers up, people. Let's go, let's go. All right, so moving on. Bold. It was all about Taylor. So you had Brooke talking about Taylor to Donna and Eric. You had Ridge and Steffy talking about Taylor, keeping her here. The conversation Brooke had was about friendship. And then, honestly, I get it that Taylor needed somebody to confide into. But she put Lee in an impossible position. I don't think that's fair. I mean, granted, if she don't want to tell nobody herself, fine. But to drop that bombshell and then say after the fact, I'm not telling anybody and you're not telling anybody either, I think that, to me, that's not fair. I did not like that at all. Yeah, I agree, Sharon. It was all about this Taylor storyline. I don't care. You know what, Aisha? I am not interested in this at all. I really am. I mean, I was multitasking as I was watching Bold. I was doing other things because I'm just not interested. Number one, I'm still not happy about the fact of what they're doing with the Taylor character. Now, they could pull a Eric and get down to the end and they save her life. But I think it all depends on the reaction of the fans. So, yeah, I'm not interested in this. I know as we get later into the week, we got the fashion show. We got Finn and Hope bonding over that Icelandic music artist. But, yeah, I wasn't feeling this episode. I would give it a D-. Because I don't like for them to bring this character back and us to get this type of storyline. I would, if you're going to get rid of Taylor character, they could have just let her stay away. It is what it is. The fans are going to ask, just like the fans have been saying that Bill is Kelly's father for the last 8 years. It's not happening. Let it go. And if they decided to come back around with that storyline, fine. But if you did not want to have the Taylor character, just don't bring her back. Or just say, hey, you know, she decided not to come back to LA for good. She got married, or, you know, she found a man in Europe and they started a new life, and, you know, maybe have Steffy and Thomas visit. Thomas is overseas right now anyway. You know, so I'm not happy about this. I barely got through it because I'm just not interested. And what really made me mad is because you guys, I mean, meaning the writers, y'all want to get rid of the character, but you want to take us through this type of storyline again. We got enough going on Y&R, and the writers would be like, well, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Okay, fine. But you have a lot of diehard fans who want to see romance. We want to see hostile takeover. We want to see cheating scandals. And to bring this character back because you pissed off at the fans for asking about where's Taylor for the last year, only to bring her into this storyline, You're ridiculous for that. And that's my rant. Exactly, DeJuan. They still gonna keep asking. Because how many times have Sheila Carter came back? Adam has came back 4 or 5 times. So, and then even the Taylor character, she came back 1 time before. You know, I'm just not feeling it. I mean, we got Sharon going out of her mind over on The Young and the Restless. And now we got this on Bold. I'd rather go watch something on Netflix that's going to give me some more drama. Now, what's keeping me with Y&R is this whole Abbott Chancellor thing. You know? But y'all, we had this crazy thing with Luna and stuff, and that was crazy. We had a lot to talk about. It was a mystery for the summer. It was a shocker at the end, only to switch to this. And we still got Hope acting crazy over Finn. It's like, what is wrong with y'all? Just go ahead, give her a new man, and Finn ain't, I mean, come on. Exactly, Marion. Myself and a couple other my co-hosts were saying the same thing. Are y'all purposely trying to destroy this soap? Y'all want to piss off the fans so much so we can just say forget it. I mean, exactly, Crystal. Soaps are supposed to be about romance and adventure. Yeah, I mean, Marion, you're right. And about Sheila. I mean, she came out in February. We thought it was Sheila. It was Sugar. She came back. Now she's living her soft girl era with Deacon. And I'm okay with that. We haven't seen her in a while, but she was around for the Tom and Hollis thing and that summer mystery. But y'all, the bottom fell out on this soap. Last year, around this time, we were riding high. And I don't mean high as in, you know, that type of high. But we was really enjoying last year around this time the situation with Dope. And we had those 2 kisses that have yet to come out. I will say, coming up into October, that's when we went into the Eric storyline. But I'm like, do we have to do this again this fall? Really? I mean, seriously. I know the one. Looking forward to it. Aisha says she wants Sheila to be crazy. Yeah, it's just like, ugh. And then we have, yes, like Melissa says, Ivy and Electra. On October 22nd. Yeah, how long are they going to be on? I'm looking forward to that too. And then November sweeps. So, I mean, not a lot to say about today's episode. It was all about Taylor. You know, this thought process on Brooke's mind. Steffy begging Bridge to keep her here. And Taylor putting Lee in an impossible position. If I was Lee and flipped that script, I would be like, listen, I hear you, but you putting me in a possible position because, number one, my son is married to your daughter. And by me keeping like a secret like that, that could destroy the family relationship. You know what I mean? So, if I was her, I'd be like, nah. I'm going to give you some time, but if you don't say anything, I'm going to talk to my son about this. I mean, what you going to do? If you better not tell anybody. Okay, what you going to do if I do? Punch me in the face like Adam did Billy? What? I mean, that's not fair to put somebody in that position. You should have just kept that to yourself, or go talk to a different doctor that has no family connection. But you talk to your daughter's mother-in-law. Both of you guys are in-laws to each other's kids. You know, and then at the end, you can tell Steph thinks that something's going on, and Taylor looking like a deer in headlights. I'm not interested in this storyline. I am not. I'm telling you guys. So if I kind of give a lackluster review on some of this. I apologize, but I just, I don't like it. So, let me ask you guys in the comment section, grade A as being excellent to F as being a fail. What would you grade bold episode today? And I told you guys what I would give it. So I'm going to put in the chat my grade. What grade would you give it? A through F. Let's see. Belinda said N. Girl, what's an N? Hey, Black Pink Bee. Okay, Melissa says C. Dewana F. Myra C minus. Double F for Belinda. Jenny got a D. Cheryl says D. Aisha says F. Yeah, I agree. I agree. A big fat F. Black Pink Me said. Yeah, and a lot of people, oh, it's so sad and stuff. I don't watch soaps for that purpose. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not feeling it. And to me, I just like, okay. That's why I was multitasking. I was doing so many other things while I was playing in the background. This reminds me of General Hospital, Brooke from Port Charles keeping secrets. I don't like Taylor promising Lee. Yeah, I don't think that's fair at all. And then she didn't preface it with anything. She made it look like she was talking to her as a doctor and as a friend, and then you back her in a corner by saying you can't tell anybody. And I'm like, excuse you? If you wanted to keep this as a secret, you needed to take this to a person that has no family connection. My son is married to your daughter, and you want me to keep that from the both of them? No. So, I mean, Taylor can get to do and move how she wants to move with this, but I just don't like that she backed Lee into a corner with that. That is not fair at all. Yeah, but that's the thing. HIPAA doesn't apply here. HIPAA is spelled, of course, HIPAA. The Health Information Probability and Accountability Act of 1996. I'm in the health field, so I know what that means when you're dealing with PHI and all of that type of thing, private health information and stuff like that. If she was the doctor, yes. But there's no doctor-patient confidentiality at play here. They're not in any type of legal medical agreement. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if she was the doctor, yes, but she's not. And for her to call Lee over there, drop that in her lap and says, you can't do nothing with it. Now, Lee agreed, but I got to look your daughter in the face and not say anything. Nah, you're not going to put me in that. Go tell somebody else that secret. That don't know Steffy, that don't know Fan, and they can keep secrets all they want to. But Lee is the wrong person to give that to. Yep. I know, Gail. He did the exact same thing last year. Eric did. Exact same thing. Taylor's going to... Exactly. And that's the thing. And as we saw in the previews this upcoming week, it looked like Lee might tell Fan. Now that puts Fan in an impossible position because he got to look his wife in the face knowing this information. You know, that's why I gave it a D minus, James. Because I thought the same thing. She's like, how you going to tell me something like this and you expect me not to say anything? That's not fair. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing that stood out to me in this episode by her putting her in that position. And that's why it's good to, when somebody said, can I keep a secret? Ask them, is this the type of secret that I'm going to have to keep away from the people in our family that we know? Especially if it's our kids. And if they say, well, yeah, probably, then don't tell me. Is it medical? Yeah, it's a medical situation. Okay, let me refer you to a particular doctor who you can confide in, and you can tell him everything. But don't tell me nothing when I gotta look my son and your daughter in the face, knowing what's going on with you. Yeah, Bridget could do one. I agree with that. Bridget would have no problem doing that. Yep. So, yeah, you guys, I didn't put my rant out there. You guys know where I stand on this storyline. I'm looking forward to, and I mean, that's possible, Dewan. He says, what if Taylor is lying? Then she would be just like Sally Spectra. Sally did the exact same thing when she was on Bold, saying that she was also sick, trying to keep a man. That still make this a crazy storyline, because most of us did not want Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor in a whole triangle again. So if she's lying to get affection from Ridge, then that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. So, yeah, Bridget is coming back. The writers, you suck. Sorry. Because I don't, and I mean, I'm not saying this because I just don't like the writing. I just don't. And to have Taylor come back only for this, and if you plan to end the character, there are so many other ways that you could have done that without dragging us through this whole thing. People get emotional attachments to certain things depending on their personal circumstances. And most people, not all, but a lot of people watch entertainment to get a break away from the everyday things in their personal life. And to bring in things like this, and that's not everybody. Some people are like, oh my God, it's good content. But, some people, they have a way of emotionally connecting to things. That's why people on social media was talking about the condition, and it's like, oh, that don't sound right. I was diagnosed with it. You can live longer years. That's true. But that's the problem with these type of storylines. People now connect their own personal situations to what's on TV. I would have rather for them to say, you know what, Mom says she's not coming back to LA. She said it. She's just going to stay overseas. And we could have been done with it. So that's all I got to say about it. And we're talking about either tonight or tomorrow during a trivia night. Yay! So on a lighter note, I know I talked about this on Friday when we did our weekly chat. Bree and I are putting together the questions for the trivia night. And so we're planning on either doing it, either doing it tonight or tomorrow night. So if we're doing it tonight, you will get a notification ahead of time about the trivia night. So yeah, I agree with that, James. I'm glad that they didn't 4 years ago. He was saying that that's why the soaps did not do C19 storylines, because people connect to it, right? So just in case replay people are wondering why I said that. But yeah, so we're working on trivia night. We were talking about doing it tonight. Stay tuned for a notification to pop up. Okay, you will get it ahead of time. We got a lot of fun categories. There's Bree. Bree and I have been working on the trivia night. I'm still trying to get the final time on whether it's going to be tonight or tomorrow night. I want to make sure, but I will have, once I get that, I'll let you know first, and then I'll put the notification out to the fans, to the soapies. Okay? All right, you guys, we're going to end it here. Not a lot on Bold. The only thing that really stuck out to me is the situation that, impossible situation that Lee was put in by Taylor with this whole thing. I don't think that was fair at all. And then I think Y&R was the better episode in regards to that. with the whole thing with Billy getting punched in the face and Phyllis and his connection in business. I absolutely loved it. So, all right, you guys, we're going to end it right there. Wait a minute. Brad Bell did give a recent interview. Yeah, I read it. I did a standalone video, Melissa, about that as well. About what he said. So, yeah, he act like he enjoys ending characters. So, the way he did that interview. Taji said F-Bowl sucks, nothing else to say. Exactly. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you get back to your day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. I am T from Soap Corner Talk. And until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.